Hello Aquarius, this is your weekly love reading for March 8th through 14th. I hope you guys are all enjoying this beautiful day and this lovely Virgo full moon. Okay, I'm gonna pull an animal oracle. Looks like this one wants to come out. Ew. Okay, Aquarius, your animal oracle is the raven. Okay, this is healing, initiation, and protection. Okay, healing, initiation, and protection. I'm also gonna pull a, well, that was very quick, a love message from the universe, and this one just flipped right around. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Okay, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 cards for the recent past, 3 cards for the present, and 3 cards for the near future. That's 2 cards. Oh, there we go. Okay. 3 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Swords. And 5 of Swords. Huh, okay. This is kind of like, I don't want to say it in a bad way. This doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone else that you're involved with. Excuse me, I've been under the weather, so I'm feeling a little sneeze that wants to come out. Maybe not. Okay. 3 of Wands. It's manifesting and hoping for the best, but if you look, there's 2 wands tucked in that person's belt, right? And then you've got the 2 of Swords, and that's knowing where you need to go. Like, this person's hitting the bullseye, like blindfolded, like you know what direction you need to go in. And then the 5 of Swords is an energy of, like, if you look, you'll see that there's like a witch that has a couple of swords, and then the other ones are kind of crying and they don't have any, and they're just the other 3 swords, they're gone. There's nothing for them. So it's just the energy to me is like of knowing what you want and knowing where you need to go, but kind of holding on to something. Almost it's almost in a selfish way. Like, look at the 2 swords being held. Like, I'm going to hold on to these and nobody else is going to get them. I'm going to hold on to these so nobody else can get them. Excuse me. I've done quite a few readings today and I've been under the weather, so the more I do it, I think the more I'm like, the head cold is like rearing its ugly head. Let me pull another card to clarify this. Yeah, it's like hoping for the best in a situation, but still holding on to everything, not letting something go, Okay, too many cards. I just need one more. Oh, did something flip? Yes. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, that's like a waiting energy, a waiting for something to happen. So it's possible in this situation, either you or the other person is kind of, how do you say when you're like, I can't think, when you're playing cards and you're just holding, like you're almost bluffing, not really bluffing, but just holding on to something just in case things don't work out the way that you want them to. This is like that waiting energy. Okay. 3 cards for the present. All right. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. That's kind of like Pisces energy right there. Or that could be just you being the nurturing person that you are. Let's get some more here. Whoa. So the Queen of Cups and the Empress are similar. They're like that nurturing, like wifey energy. That's what I call it, just nurturing wifey energy. And then that's followed up with the Eight of Pentacles. So being true to yourself and doing what you need to do, whether even if it's not really the most exciting thing ever. Oh, so that, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we've got some nice cup energy here. Some, excuse me. So the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. That's the wish fulfillment card. That's, you know, right now you've diligently worked and nurtured whatever it is that you need to nurture in order to have your wish come true, in order to have this person come towards you. I just think that in the past, either this person's holding on to something else. King of Cups. King of Cups, to clarify this, King and Queen of Cups, this is a couple right here. This is couple energy. This is wish fulfillment of that. This is working hard towards that. I'm thinking now, you know, as this unfolds more, this past energy is looking like, you know, maybe you've held on to something and you know that you need to let go of, you know, but it, as long as that's been taken care of, you're moving into something really nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's see what the future says. I almost want to pull one more card just to clarify the past a little bit more. I think that's what I'm going to do, because everything looks so wonderful in the present, but in the past is like a selfish energy, and I'm not sure. Maybe you were in a situation with somebody in the past and they just were keeping you in their back pocket. I don't know. I'm going to pull one more card for that. Okay. You got the Hierophant. The Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus, but the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant is a teacher or spiritual energy. So it could be very well be that you kind of were just waiting. That's what I feel like. You've been working on some things and you know what you need to work on, and you were just waiting. No. Go on. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's just so interesting. This is also interesting to me right now. Look at the two. You got the two swords right there that you know what you need to do with. You got the two wands tucked in your belt. Right? You got two in your hand right there. Maybe you just knew what you needed to do. You just knew what you needed to do, and you just kept going regardless of, you know, how it made others feel. And you just waited and you manifested. Let me look at the future here. All right. Four of Pentacles. See, that's another holding out energy, though. I'm getting a lot of holding out energy here. Like almost afraid to show your hand, or almost afraid to like let go of something. And we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. And and the Ten of Wands. Okay. All right. So in the future here, it looks like, you know, working, whatever this connection is that you've been working diligently on, okay? You've been working very diligently on it in order to have wish fulfillment. It looks like there's still some more work to be done within this connection, whether you're connected with this person or you're you know, hoping to be connected with this person, because time is fluid. At any moment, anything could change based on what you do, how you conduct yourself going forward. But the Four of Pentacles is kind of like, again, that's holding on, like this person's like sitting on a chest of their money, you know, like this person has the wands tucked in their belt, you know, this person is holding on to the swords while the rest fly away. Maybe you're gripping onto things too tight for fear of losing them, but what you need to do is let go of some things so that you can have your wish fulfillment. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles, holding on to things. Queen of Wands, though. The Queen of Wands is very fierce, boss-ass bitch energy. Excuse my language, but that's the way that I see the Queen of Wands. And no matter if there is a burden, like here we've got the Ten of Wands, this is like carrying a heavy burden, carrying the load yourself. Sometimes in a relationship, you do temporarily have to bear that burden, but maybe you don't have to bear that burden if you can stop clinging on to things so tightly, if you let the other person take on some of the burden, right? And then we've got Five of Wands to clarify this. I call this the Hunger Games card. This is, you know, also an energy, if I'm looking at it to go along with this, it's like my way is the best way, you know, so maybe figuring out, maybe working as a team with this person. If you guys are, I don't know, this feels like relationship energy. This feels like working and growing. Wish fulfillment, and then in the future trying to figure out more within this relationship, like, you know, how to become more balanced within it, and to, you know, not be bearing the entire load all on your own. Yeah, I think, you know, that's what I'm getting from that. I'm gonna pull also an oracle, a meditation card. This is just a card that give you a suggested meditation. Okay. A lot of these names, like, I will definitely botch. Ooh. Enheduanna, the High Priestess, okay? The High Priestess. And the High Priestess in the tarot deck is like the intuitive, the all-knowing. Like, she very intuitive, has her tarot cards, you know, is manifesting and everything. And it says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Okay, and let me find the meditation prompt for you. What is up? What do you want? What can I do for you? Ay, ay, ay. You want to say hi? Oh my goodness. You gotta get down, okay? You're an interruption, my friend. An interruption. Ugh. Okay. What allows me to experience the reality of my soul? So thinking about that question, what allows me to experience the reality of my soul while you're meditating, can help you, you know, gain some clarity on which direction that you need to go in, you know, to grow a more loving relationship within yourself, and therefore, you know, growing love without your, you know, not without, but outside of yourself too. I hope this reading helped, Aquarians. Thank you so much.